And we're running.
We're running as I'm trying to check this and keep us going over here on the YouTube.
Let's do some idle chit chat. I just want to, okay, it's starting up, firing up in YouTube. You haven't let me down.
You got it in your YouTube?
I do have it on mine. I want to know if it makes it to the podcast.
So far, no.
No?
No.
It should. Let me check. Restream. Maybe I didn't enable. No, I enabled it. I definitely did. It says it's sending data, but it's not online yet.
Okay, yeah. Not seeing it.
All right, well.
Share this out.
And you refresh the page?
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's do this. It says we have 0 people watching. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up over here. We'll try it. Try it live.
Yep, not seeing it.
Open in a new tab. And then I gotta click that bogus link to go to YouTube's Creator Studio Classic. It says that it's sending data. It doesn't say online. If it's gonna act like that, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely not live. Okay. Uh-oh.
You just set us back, man.
That's all right. That's all right. Just have faith. Creator Studio Classic. Boom. Skip it. Just send me to my destination, people.
The only podcast where we do live technical fixes.
No, there's quite a few that do it.
No?
They're like, hold on, you get like a no signal or something goopy.
Okay, but not too many do it live.
Yeah, not to the extent we do. We just put it all out there. Air the dirty laundry of our broken stuff. If it is live, I would be...
Maybe not.
Dear creators and artists.
Getting that ad.
Yeah, dear creators and artists. Did you see that? See what they're
see
trying to do? All right, we're checking our live, old live Creator Studio Classic. Welcome back, offline, new streamline, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so the description, everything is there. It's just not connected. So you know what we're going to do about that? Give us one more moment. I would try and do it while the intro is there, but we want the intro in. I'm going to delete the damn channel and re-add it.
This has been an ongoing problem with the new YouTube beta.
No, I shit you not, people. No joke. I literally, every time I want to do a stream and have it go to YouTube, I have to go to Restream, who we use to broadcast to multiple Facebooks and YouTubes, delete the channel for whichever YouTube I want to use, and re-add it for every single stream. That's like bananas.
Mm-hmm. Every week. Yeah, every week there's, definitely a sync for that.
Yeah, it's like, what do we do? Do we just jump off YouTube and go somewhere else with it?
Maybe.
Dude, I'm about ready to. As soon as we can get this going live, all this will be missing from the podcast YouTube channel, but it'll be documented on mine.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we're out on Facebook.
Are we?
Yeah.
Is that me or you?
I don't know. The chat's kicking up there.
Oh, is that what's dinging?
Maybe.
All right, yeah. Look, I just re-added the channel. Instantly, it goes live. All right, good deal. Now, let's go to the dashboard. Perfect. All right. Anyhow, you ready?
Yeah.
Henry, get us online. Good job, Henry. Dotting the T's, crossing the I's. You got us to where we needed to go.
We're here again. Back from the hiatus, man.
Yes, sorry about last week. Last week was quite an adventure. Should I sum up my end of it?
Go ahead, man.
All right, man. So originally, Sunday, we just got pushed up against the clock, being family man, life. That was my account. Just too late. Couldn't do the show. Literally, I'm like, I'm not going to do like a 15, 20-minute show. This is absurd. Mm-hmm. Let it go. Planned to do it Monday. Rescheduled. Monday, set up. So difficult to get set. I had to set up from scratch. Basically take what we built over like a almost 2-year process and set it all up at home. I could have just exported my settings.
And like, yeah.
Right. And we had been using Streamlabs. And I was trying to set up OBS at home, and I'm like, well, let me do Streamlabs. I set it up. I didn't work. Well, after I got that set up, then I had to go from being hardwired to wireless, and I'm like, desktop computer to a laptop, so I had to dumb down all the scenes, and then it just couldn't stream like wirelessly. Like it was not happening. Plus being connected to like Skype or Zoom, how we were planning on doing it. So, yeah, yikes, watch out. And that was after Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I tried to get something going with one of our previous guests, and it just was not happening wirelessly. So, yeah, week off. We got it. Who is this? Are we taking part in the YouTube boycott? Who's boycotting it?
Yeah, what for what reasons?
Aaron James asked us that in our chat. I don't know what the previous chat said because it refreshed it, so sorry. If we switch away from the scene, it refreshes. YouTube boycott?
Yeah. I know it's caught hate for a bunch of different reasons before, so it's anyone's guess.
Let's look it up. Are they really going to do it? Now, this is from February 28th, 2019. That's the advertisers boycotting them. YouTube boycott. What would that be? December?
Yeah, December 2019.
December 2019.
Maybe November.
Yeah, nope, sorry. It's all back from February, whenever the pedophiles were swarming the video. And I think, I don't even know if you can say that word. That might, like...
that might dig run flags, yeah.
Luckily, we're not monetized. Not a monetized channel. But if we were, that would be one of them words. If we do ever get to that type of status... We're gonna do ridiculous stuff. Whatever holiday is upcoming or happens to be happening, we're gonna use like Christmas related words or whatever, Valentine, instead of curse words and words that would get us flagged or demonetized. We use like.
Could we take that a step further and use it for subjects? For like topics we can't talk about. Just like code them all for the holiday. Too?
Yeah, I was actually gonna do that today. All right, well, let's roll this out. I don't know about the YouTube boycott.
I think you might have.
Boycott? I'm going to look in the chat here. I have it open. Everyone, it's a boycott for 1 week to show that YouTube can't keep restricting its users and creators. We will go somewhere else. It's a Reddit. Oh, it's on Reddit? Yeah, sure, man. We'll go somewhere else for a week. We do that weekly anyhow.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think Reddit could handle it.
By the way, Aaron's CGI. We're generating CGI in real time in the chat. If you think about it, he actually is. It is computer generated.
Yeah.
And it's on screen.
Yeah.
It's fake.
It's bot Aaron.
Fake live streams. Fake news. People are not watching YouTube for 1 week to show we won't use them if they keep going. Really? All right. Well, we're streaming to it today. We'll take part in about 30 minutes here. Yeah. We're going to jump on the bandwagon a little late. I see. Are you using Streamlabs? Yes, we are. We switched from OBS to Streamlabs, sir. So much better. However, if I want to keep using it and create an account, I have an account created. If I want to sign in, I have to set everything up from scratch again, because if I sign in, any buttons that have start and stop the stream for the Stream Deck do not work. And it's like, what the hell? Like,
it's a weird thing to put behind a wall, like a sign-in wall.
Yeah, like if you're signed in, you can't. Yeah, I tried one day. I couldn't get my live stream from work going. Awesome. Thank you, sir. Aaron's out there. It's good to know. He's got our backs.
Thanks for the tip.
Man, you're exposing behind the curtain.
Oh, well.
So anyhow, starting off, we were going to talk about this last week. There was a little bit of an update.
But we haven't covered it at all.
No, an update to a story. Let's see. Let me look. I got to type this guy's name and remember what it is. And then I'll pull it up on the YouTubes. You know what? I'm going to fix this chat so it doesn't refresh each time. And I just killed it. If you type something, send it again, Aaron, recently. Because what it was doing was shutting down the source each time when I would make it not active. Source becomes active, yes. Refresh cache, occurrence page. Refreshing. All right, it should stay up now. I will, 35 seconds. Yeah, he didn't type anything else. All right, so this guy here, I don't know what we want to call him. This dummy here.
Yeah, pretty not the smartest move. Pissed everybody off.
No, and I'm literally going to close the tab. I'm going to bring it up in Edge, in right beside our Bing tab. Hopefully, there's no ads. If there's ads, I apologize. I'm not the best at this part, but so Pennsylvania wildlife officials are investigating reprehensible video of teens kicking, abusing a wounded deer. So I guess from the video that Tim and I watched.
It's about to play, man.
Yeah. Oh, is it? Is that an ad coming? Are they trying to bomb us with something? How do you... Are they going to bring it up and kill it? Or what? I guess I should be looking at the whole page. Yeah, we got ads. We got ads.
Oh.
Is it playing? No, it's...
Oh, yeah.
Don't even try it. Don't even try it. So anyhow, the video we watched was...
The actual video.
Yeah, it was the video somebody, I think he uploaded it to Facebook or whatever. They appeared to be hunters in hunting gear, but I don't recall if they were hunters. They were in camo. I don't recall seeing orange on them. And if
maybe the hat, I don't know. I wasn't really paying too much attention.
Right, to that. I'm not trying to, I wasn't looking for a hunting license and do they have something orange on so they don't get shot, which if they didn't have orange on, way to go, guys. Keep running around in the woods in hunting season without any orange. Hopefully whoever does, if somebody does shoot you, they treat you the same way you treated the deer. I don't want to play the video. It's pretty damn cool, dude.
No, we get pulled down probably.
I do have a clip of it. I was going to grab screenshots from it. But literally, there's a deer. It's wounded. It probably had been shot. If we're taking it from a video, maybe somebody else shot it and they came across it. Maybe they shot it. I don't know. But it was literally laying against a tree, done, exhausted, done for. One of its horns, was broken on one side of its head. And like the dude repeatedly kicks it a couple times in the head.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's alive, like still alive. Kicking this deer. And then his friend's like, oh, go grab that.
Grab the horn, the antler, yeah. The
He's
other
like,
one.
grab that.
Take my glove, yeah.
Grab that mofo by the horn. Take my glove. He's going to try to stab you. Yeah, not, there were some outrage of other people saying about it. And, like, they need to be in jail. They need to never be allowed to hunt again. But in the context of the video, I don't know if they were hunters. All I saw was camo and boots. Like gear to stay warm and camo gear. I don't recall seeing any orange in the video. I'm not going to pull it up and watch it now.
I don't remember seeing a weapon.
Right, but they could easily set them down.
Yeah, but...
Like some people were dumb and do dumb shit, as is evidenced by that jackass uploading the video of what they're doing. But if they were at least semi-skilled at hunting, have done it before, I think before they go play with a live animal, they'd be smart enough to set their guns down to not end up shooting each other accidentally. But maybe not, who knows?
Well, maybe they would have taken it with them, so then that way, in case they do want to put it down.
Yeah, that would be the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Not kick it multiple times. And that's what the video showed. It's like 32 seconds.
Yeah. Not too long, but long enough.
So, yeah, keep running around in the woods without orange on. Hopefully, if you get shot, the person that shoots you takes you out of your misery instead of kicks you a couple times. Or maybe they'll kick you to revive you if you're, like, passed out. Get up, boy. I don't know, man. It's sad, though, to see that, like, put yourself in that position. Could you see recording that video and be like, yeah, this is fucking great. I'm going to upload this. Like,
well, people have done like worse stuff uploading it.
True.
Getting caught.
They have, yes.
Yeah.
So anyhow, going back to the story, we don't want any more ads. We got to be careful what we touch. They are investigating it.
Apparently, like they think wasn't too far away from here.
No, like Brookville, I think, is where it happened. Penfield, Brookville, somewhere in that area.
An hour, like less than an hour away.
Yeah, up Interstate 80. Yeah, I passed it all the time when I used to travel to Ohio to visit my parents when they lived out there. Something definitely needs done. Yeah, the video was shared to me from a mutual friend on Snapchat, a Facebook user. Posted the footage online. He was not a part of this and shared simply to get the attention of authority. Okay, so maybe I named the wrong person, but if that's why the kid's naming it, so he shared it. So if the guy the Greg Rossman guy that I named, if he wasn't a part of it, he's the one that shared it to get the attention of the authorities, then that means 2 other people would have been in the video. Hopefully he wasn't the one holding the camera recording. Because originally when I'd seen it, the spin on it was that he was one of the 2. But that could be wrong. We don't need facts here. Henry, we don't need facts. Quit looking this shit up. Pennsylvania Game Commission is aware of a video purporting to show individuals assaulting an injured deer. The conduct portrayed in the video is reprehensible and potentially a violation of the law. Yeah. If it's not, it will be. Just wait. Yeah, I don't know. I saw it and like that's one of them like WTF moments. Like, I can understand how somebody would do it, but me personally, I'm not a hunter. Like I went hunting one time with my stepdad, and this is my experience. We waited. I'm like freezing all day. Finally comes the time deer comes within range. And like he gets the gun there. It's on like resting across like a log. We were behind a log, I think. Gives it to me. Like I have it like he helps me aim like in a general direction. He's like, "Now put it in the sights." I did, and like I'm just like, bang! And I shot like a wild shot. It wasn't even close. Like I just turned and shot. He's like, "Give me that." Not happy. Not a good day for this guy. But yeah, I wasn't into it. You know, like I just was not into it.
I've never been.
Yeah. Hey, what are you gonna do? It's not for everybody. Should people do it? Do you think hunting?
Oh, I don't mind. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind it either. What I do mind is
because like there's like so many licenses and managing the population.
True.
So like, yeah.
There's a lot of stuff to it though, because hunting will get a lot of people outraged. I didn't even plan on talking this far into this today,
whatever,
but I'm going to go down that road just because. The things I mind is where they like the lion, the dentist and the lion.
Yeah, like trophy hunting and like endangered species.
They take an endangered species or like a big like exotic game and tie it to a tree or have it in a small fenced-in area and they go in and shoot. That's not hunting. Now there are circumstances where people go out and kill said things like mountain lions, bobcats, whatever, for population control because they're getting too many in too little an area and like taking out deer population or whatever. There's also a right and wrong way to go about it. I'm trying to think who the hunter's name is that does it. He's on Rogan a lot. There's so many hunter people that come on there now because he's into it. But there's a guy that talks about it, and he literally says about that there is like a conservation fund, and these hunters like they're doing what they're asked. They're not. Some of them are, not all. Some go, and that's what they're doing, helping with population control. It's just not like trophy hunting or whatever. Yeah, I don't. That's the kind I don't care for, is the trophy hunting. But if you're going to use what you kill, eat it, do that, I don't see anything wrong with that. Personally. Man, I know everybody's not going to agree with that.
I've had venison, man. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah.
I mean, what is it? Cliche? It's gamey. It tastes real. You know what I mean? It's not like steak. It kind of is, but not.
Yeah.
It just has a like different taste than like anything you buy at the store. Not for me though. Not for me, man. Send this guy all your venison. He wants it.
Oh yeah, I'll eat venison,
He'll
man.
take it. Send a freezer with all that venison too. Oh, Tim. So, we done with hunting for a bit.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. You brought up the exact thing I was going to bring up to you, but you brought it up first.
I actually didn't cover this one while I was
Right.
ready.
We probably would have last week.
Yeah.
So we're kind of doing today's show and last week's show in one day. The Cybertruck.
Yeah.
All right. Where do we start with that?
I don't know. Either start with like either how it looks or the rocks, or like the steel balls that he threw.
Yeah. I mean, they tested it beforehand and it worked, right? They claim.
They claim.
They claim they tested it beforehand. They even released a video beforehand of it working, I think. But in the video, there's like, you can see a shop vac in scene and like a blanket, like they just finished cleaning up a bunch of glass.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so was that really a beforehand video? But just like who did he let do that? Just
like
some random dude got to like throw steel balls at.
Oh, probably somebody working there. Just whoever was in the room. Hey, man, you.
Yeah, you come do this.
Yeah.
And it failed miserably. That was supposed to be what, armored glass, or not? Not bulletproof, armored.
More durable, I guess, in some fashion. Yeah, I forget the word he used.
I mean, the window didn't shatter out. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Like some windows do. And like, maybe that's just movie windows. I don't know.
Well, I mean, it looked kind of like tempered glass, like a windshield.
Well, that a windshield is like multiple layers of stuff. There's safety glass on the inside, like a laminate layer, so it doesn't blow pieces out all through your eyes and that. And then there's the outside layer, which is glass, but I think it also has some kind of, it is tempered, I think, and another layer on it to prevent it from doing that.
Yeah, holds all the shards in there.
They who was it? Mythbusters one time did a test. Like they were doing videos in accordance with like Corning, who makes Gorilla Glass. If you have a phone, a tablet, you have Gorilla Glass.
Okay.
And they did a test like shooting a regular windshield and shooting one of these new windshields that Corning was working on. I forget the result of the video. It was a long time ago I saw it. Mythbusters. I mean, come on. How long has it been since they were
It's been quite a while
on
since
air?
Yeah.
And at the height of popularity. Yeah. I don't know. I think I would have tested that a little further before I had somebody throw steel balls at the windows.
You give it a few tries. Yeah. Not allegedly one.
Like, how do they know the one landed? Do you know what I mean? The one that it landed on the glass and didn't bounce off the body panel or something. Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
And it never even touched the glass. Another thing that I'd heard, and I don't know how true this was, they were showing about how the body doesn't dent or whatever. But they weren't using a sledgehammer. It was a dead blow hammer.
Yeah.
It was like...
Filled with sand.
Yeah. Not an 8 or 12 or 20 pound sledge. No. It was a dead blow hammer. 100%. That was a dead blow hammer. If you don't know what they are, look them up. I encourage you to. Another thing, did they show it towing a truck uphill and the truck was driving downhill?
Yeah, and it was in it wasn't in 4-wheel drive.
Right.
Yeah.
But let's take note of another thing. Have you ever known anybody that's had a truck?
Yeah, I've known some people. Yeah.
Well, what do they do in the wintertime with that truck? Not counting 4-wheel drive and stuff like
Okay.
that. What does anybody that drives a truck do in the wintertime usually?
I don't know. I've never had a truck myself, so
They generally throw weight in the back end. Keep stuff back there, tools, bricks, blocks, sandbags, something to add a little weight to it, just to help with traction. Same thing. They didn't have the back end of that truck weighted down. So literally that was coming down to a match of, yes, somewhat pulling power.
But yeah, someone keeps
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's neighbors.
Um,
Somewhat, yes, pulling power, but more or less a little bit of gravity, but like tire grip would be a major factor. And I'm gonna say pulling power, like torque would be another thing. But yeah, and did the Cybertruck pull another truck uphill?
yeah. But it was kind of a slanted test. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
That's who I heard. I forget who I heard talking about it, but you don't make up a game you're gonna lose at. Do you know what I mean? If you're gonna show something off, you're not gonna make up your test or your evidence or your game or whatever demonstrate. You're not gonna make it up to lose. You're gonna make it up to your advantage. And
Yeah, but you'd hope it'd be a little more even than that.
right, put them both on flat ground. Do you know what I mean? Or whatever, do something ridiculous. Get the biggest massa whatever that you could think to have to tow. You know, strong chains, a bunch of jersey walls linked to the chains. All right, how many can it pull?
Yeah.
Who's going to win now? Do you think the real truck or the Cybertruck?
I don't know. I couldn't fathom a guess, man.
Dude, electric cars? Could you see a world that's all electric cars?
I think, yeah, I could see.
I think it would be pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Like, but think about how quiet they are.
Probably eventually have to add some noise to them, artificially.
Well, yeah. Like, you just go to step out in the road and boom, you're dead.
Yeah.
You know, what is that movie where Brad Pitt gets hit by the bus? Is that Joe Black? I think. Either Meet Joe Black. Yeah, I think. That's where he gets slammed by a bus. Yeah, I think it would be a cool world. We wouldn't have the issues we have here. A lot of you people would go buy some electric cars.
Oh, no more blown exhaust by every.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, unless people start, your vehicle has to make like a car noise, and then people start amplifying it with like speakers and amplifiers, subs, and that. Like,
Or people just start playing music or whatever.
yeah. Louder music.
Yeah.
I'm not in the income level to ever think about an electric car.
Well, isn't there like the one that's like 30,000?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I could get into that eventually.
Yeah.
But I think it would be cool. But I don't like. What do you do to get something like that serviced? Is that even something you can take to a garage around here?
I haven't seen anything. I've seen charging stations, but
Do they have them local? Not locally, like state.
dude, there's a charging station out in Black Machine.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. Like,
Nice.
I think like a lot of sheets have them and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Maybe tucked away. Like maybe there's one tucked away somewhere.
I am definitely going to do that.
In state, there's charging stations for sure.
Yeah. So they're starting to get them nationwide.
But I haven't seen a service station. You know what I mean?
Who else makes electric cars?
There's a couple other
A
companies.
couple other companies.
Yeah.
Nobody to the level of Tesla. Are they kind of like number one in that field, or
I don't know.
let's look it up. We'll get some facts going out here.
Yeah. Check this one.
What are you checking? What the heck is that? Nah, just Aaron. Okay, he didn't say nothing else yet. What are we looking up? Electric car.
Yeah, Tesla.
Electric car manufacturers. That is. Okay, so we have Coda Automotive, WeGo, electric cars. WeGo. That's.
Interesting. Yeah.
It's kind of spelled like wheel, but like WHEEGO, WeGo. Actually, that's actually a pretty cool take on the how you would spell it, like WEGO, which would be like Wego. I don't know.
I don't know.
Fisker Automotive, think Tango Commuter Cars, BYD, Gem. 10 new car companies to look out for. Okay, so they may not be electric cars, but those are new automotive companies to look out for. Electric car, I spelled electric wrong, so it gives me totally heinous results. What brands make electric cars? So we got Mitsubishi, Tesla, the Chevy Spark
Yeah.
EV. That's an electric car, all electric.
I was gonna say I thought there was one American brand that had like Ford or
Okay.
Chevy, one of them.
Ford Focus electric, Chevy Bolt, Mercedes Benz, and there are more items, but I'm not going to click it down to. I see that. Like, I see it being a benefit to the environment, the world, like cutting down on the burning of natural resources.
Yeah, whether you're talking CO2 or just pollution.
Right.
Yeah.
Either way. And think about it where there's just like a mass of cars condensed, like in a city. You're going to get cleaner air there.
Yeah.
You know, isn't smog a factor like out in LA?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. In other big cities. I see that being a benefit with the whole electric cars thing. Like, extend the timeline, extrapolate a little, extend that timeline out. Yeah, it's definitely going to, but too little, too late? I don't know. Depends who you ask. The other thing, though, if we get away from the petroleum burning cars and that and start using electric cars, right? What about all the houses that are heated with like oil, kerosene? You know what I mean?
It's probably step by step, man.
Like, hopefully
Yeah.
with the tech that they're working out for these cars, batteries and whatnot, they can start powering houses. Maybe that would be kind of cool. I know one interesting technology, and I don't know where it went, if it was, oh, this is great, and then it flopped. I haven't heard much more about it, but it was in the RC world. Because we used to have like nickel cadmium batteries, nickel metal hydride was another kind. After that, we got lithium polymer. And then we have lithium phosphate batteries. Lithium ion is the new one. Lithium ion's kind of the ones that I think you can charge up a lithium ion battery and then not, like for a cordless drill or something, and let it sit for a while and not use it. And when you come back to use it, it'll still have power. And where other ones drain quicker over time, I think they'll hold their power longer. But where lithium polymer versus lithium ion, lithium lipo batteries, you can kind of run them down and they'll start winding down. Lithium ion, when they're dead, they're dead. They're not going to kick back on and let you wind the drill start running slower or whatever. A battery tech that they were starting to look into was a component called graphene. Let me make sure I'm saying that right. Graphene batteries. A graphene breakthrough hints at the future of battery power. That's from 2018. So nothing in recent news, but it is a real thing. I heard somebody talking about it, and the kind of way they could do the power, like if they worked out the tech for graphene batteries, like you would actually have a viable power source maybe for like a lightsaber. Did you ever see Michio Kaku talking about
Oh, I think way back
what
then,
it would
yeah.
take to like power, actually make one in the real world and power it and blah blah blah? Yeah, it's on the level of that. So graphene is something that companies were looking into making. Samsung was one of them, and I forget who else. And there was an RC company looking at making batteries of from the same thing or out of using that resource, and it would extend flight times massively for like drones, planes, either fixed wing or multi-rotor, flying, whatever. I'm trying to think of the right word. UAVs, unmanned aerial vehicle. There you go. I used the proper term. I should get the trophy. But no, the cars, would that make enough of a dent? You know what I mean? Or do we got to look at the houses too and what we're burning there, what we're using there, all the gas ovens,
Well, also a lot of it's agriculture.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
But,
a lot of equipment.
Yeah.
Could you picture like silent farm equipment?
Yeah.
Like it'd be a crazy world. Be real quiet.
Yeah.
Real quiet.
Well, you hear much farm equipment, man?
No, but I have lived in areas where there was farm equipment around. Do you know what I mean? And you could hear a tractor off running in the distance, or if they have a combine out when they're collecting corn. Yeah, some of it makes sound. You do hear it, especially if you have family. Like I have family that that's what they did was farm. Like they had fields, they grew corn and stuff, whatever. And it makes a little bit of noise. It's not like it's noise pollution for the whole world, but just take that out. There's so many things that depend on, what is it, petroleum? Is that the good word?
Well, it's a fossil fuel. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's the word I was looking for. I'm not as smart as 10 people. Take it for what it's worth. Where are we at? We're going to start rapping anyhow.
Right.
Yeah, I want to see that world. Hopefully I get to experience some of it, live long enough to see tech really break through.
Who knows when, because a big leak can happen pretty quick, man.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, a big leap. You mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely. I think it would be neat though. Like, have you ever stomped on the gas pedal in your car to go just hauling down the highway like the interstate or something?
Not too much anymore. No.
Right, but you have in younger. Yeah. I mean, obviously, I think everybody kind of does it. They test their limits to get going fast to see at what point they get scared. And if you don't, maybe you should, and then maybe you wouldn't. See if you can go fast enough to where your car shuts off. Have the governor, the limiter kick in, and shut it down. It's weird. You're just going, and then it just drops. And then once you get to a certain mile per hour, your car kicks back on. I think it would be neat to be in an electric car. You always hear people talk about it, that you just hit the pedal in some of these, and they just go.
Well, yeah,
Like
there's no transmission, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the difference, like I've never ridden an electric car, never drove in one. But just taking what I know about RC and going from brushed motors to brushless, like 2-wire motors to 3-wire, and then going from like the older style batteries to like newer style, and thinking about that in a human-sized car sense instead of electric, or going from and don't get me wrong, nitro and actual gas RCs, they're cool, they're fine, you can get them going fast, but I don't think they have the power. They can build up to the same power, but they don't have the power ready available right there, right now, like electric does. Do you know? Does that make sense?
Yeah, as soon as the switch is pressed, boom, all the power's going through.
It starts going. Yeah. No, with nitro cars and that, it's a little different story. What I know about RC, it would be scary being in a car that could do that. That's big enough to have you and a couple other people, and that would be damn scary. Especially, don't they have different modes in the Teslas?
Yeah, I think so.
Like a sport mode or whatever, and maybe one, I think Ridiculous, is that one or something? I don't know.
I think he did a Spaceballs joke, yeah.
Ludicrous?
Yeah.
Who was that, Elon?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, he... That dude's great. We need, some clones, or, half of the world to be like that. Do you know what I mean? Problem solving and selling mock-up flamethrowers.
Yeah. Roofing torches and all kinds of crazy stuff.
Boring company. What?
I don't know. Has anything happened with that? They actually drilling?
Oh, the tunnels under LA?
Yeah.
Last I heard, I think, was him talking on the podcast, they went a mile or so underground. Not under, but however far they went down, and they got a mile distance wise, I think. I don't know, just some of the stuff that he's done. I think he does it every time he wants a fundraiser to fund something they're doing.
Yeah.
He sells, let's make it. He explained it real well. Go watch the Joe Rogan with Elon Musk on. But yeah, let's sell this. All right, we'll make this many flamethrowers. make this many hats. Yeah. What a way to do it, though.
Yeah.
I don't think the dude's hated on social media. I think that's you know,
I'm sure he has to have some haters. Though,
Oh
right?
yeah, but not like if you weigh both sides, I think there's more people that like that guy for what he's done than hate him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Obviously, there's people that aren't into SpaceX. His rocket. Is he pushing to go to Mars?
Yeah, I think so.
He's the one? But why isn't he going?
He's-
Come on, Elon, you don't have faith in your own plan? Oh, wait, he's got to stay here to work the shit out. Right,
Yeah,
right.
so, yeah.
Well, just get a good antenna for your communication system and relay the message from Mars, man.
Yeah, just get used to working on delay.
He doesn't want to ride on one of his own rockets. That's what it is.
Yeah, maybe. But how many people rode on their own rockets, back in like the space race?
Right.
Yeah.
That's a good question. We should look that up. Not now, though. But would you? Would you, if you were one of the guys designing that stuff for NASA and I don't even know the name of the Russian space agency.
Yeah.
I don't know. But if you were designing for whoever, JAXA, ESA, NASA, anybody, and they're like, hey, you got to go test this thing out, these changes that you proposed, and it's going to get this much more performance. You got to go, you're going on this ride. You going to go check it out, or you going to be like, or not, you have to. You can go check it out if you want. You can ride along to see if it do you go ride your own rocket or no?
It depends how many. Is this like the first rocket? Is this like a newer rocket?
It's like number 2.
Probably not.
No? You gonna fine tune it a little?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't say I would do any different. I'm like, no, you go ahead, man.
Yeah.
I'm good. I think that's kind of. No, I'd be like, no, you know what? I would, but I got to stay here. I got to help design this stuff.
I got to watch the data, see how this does for the next one, man.
Collecting data.
Yeah.
I got to help fake this data, or collect this data. Fake the data. Send our shield checks, NASA, this week. SpaceX, too. All right, man. Any last words?
No, man. Kind of ominous.
Yeah. If you want to be one of the, not the dead last group of people to go to Mars, or go when civilian space exploration ramps up, I wouldn't kick down to animals and stuff, man. You'd definitely be last in line along with a lot of other idiots.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say, man.
All right.
Horrible shit, man.
Yeah. That was a weird
Yeah.
bridge.
Well, I wanted to end it on a question. What do you think? Now, obviously, it all comes back to that big question: whose morals? Who's to say what's right and wrong? But you kind of know, looking at something, if it's a right or wrong, right?
Yeah, you usually have a gut feeling about it.
A pretty good feeling. In situations like that, now you couldn't do it with every situation, but what's the saying? Eye for an eye.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like, what do you know what I mean? Because you really can't go out and shoot this guy and kick him while he's down.
No.
It would be against the law. But yeah, I mean, I think something should happen.
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
Kids will be kids, but does that excuse the behavior?
Like fines, community service type stuff. I don't know, man. Depends.
Yeah.
At the very least.
Should they be allowed to hunt again if they were hunters?
I don't know. That's where I think that's a kind of an easy way to set an example too. Just say no more.
Right. Like, yeah, sorry, no.
Yeah.
You had your chance, you screwed it up. Nope.
Yeah.
Warning to future people thinking about doing this. If you do it, don't get caught, don't upload it. Do you know what I mean? And that's why the Game Commission exists, to stop people, what is it, poaching, hunting illegally, trapping, whatever, out spotting and shooting deer. Yeah, they have a job for a reason, Anyhow, we'll leave it there for this week, people. Apologies again for missing last week.
We had a streak going though, didn't we?
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
Man, we did.
Like
It was good.
It was just like a what year?
I don't. I can't
year
count
plus,
it up right now. I'll never be able to count it up. Yeah. Look forward to it. We'll be back again next week. I don't know. Maybe we won't. Maybe we won't. This boycott could really pop off.
Well, we still stream to Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where they'll catch us anyhow.
Yeah.
That being said,
Have a good week.
yeah, don't kick deers.
And don't kick deer.